Welcome back to this week's budget builds. This week we're going to be working with the Caprice again. We're going to do a basic spark plug and wire change on it, and that's going to just be a short little how-to clip. An upcoming episode that you guys need to be on the lookout for is we just bought a new set of wheels for this Caprice. They're 2011 Camaro SS wheels. They're 11-inch in the back, 9 in the front. It's going to be a pretty interesting install. I'm excited to see. I have 18-inch wheels on it right now. These are 20s, but they have a smaller series sidewall. So it's going to be interesting to see if it's going to be lifting it, lowering it, how much tire is going to be filling the fender, and just keep an eye out for that episode coming up in the near future. Alright, so to start this process is what we're going to do is we're going to start removing all the wires. Here's the intake from last week's install build. So I'm going to go ahead and start removing all the plug wires. Alright, we had Bobby go ahead and unscrew these old spark plugs. We'll show you what those look like. And then what we're going to start doing now on this side is we're going to start putting the new spark plugs in. We got Bobby pulling the old spark plugs out on the passenger side. They're a little bit tougher on that side. There's less room to work with. But it's just, we're going to just screw them in and get them about finger tight. And then we'll go back through with the ratchet and give her just a little extra crank to make sure they're not going to come out, but not too tight. Start putting some dielectric paste. Dielectric paste is going to ensure that no moisture gets in there and corrodes the connectors and just help with the connection altogether. You don't want to put too much because whenever this heats up it expands and it can actually pop off your spark plug wire. So before we get the new spark plugs in and everything, we're going to start prepping these. Alright, so we got the old spark plugs here. This is just a few of them, just to show you guys what they look like. The tips are pretty worn. I don't have a spark plug gauge to show you guys the clearance on them. But here's the new one. We're going to start putting those in, and we can get the wires on, and that should just wrap up this episode. It's a short week. We got a lot going on. A lot of companies we're talking to, so we're going to get these spark plugs in and see what we can get going. Alright, we're about to put the new wires on. I already got the paste in there on all the wires. These are the old heat shields from the old wires. They just slide right on, slide off the other ones. So what we're going to start doing is going to put these wires on and fire it up. that wraps up this week's episode for Budget Builds. Keep checking in, watch for those videos on the wheels. Like I said, hopefully here soon we can get that exhaust in the mail. Either way, we're most likely going to order that exhaust from Solo Performance, but we'd just like to see if we can work with them. We can maybe get a few shirts to give away or something like that. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and keep watching our episodes. Catch us on our next episode of Budget Builds. Thanks for watching, guys.